Have you ever caught yourself staring into a mirror, searching only for the reflection of your face, when suddenly you were forced to confront something far deeper? It wasn't your skin, your hair, or your clothes. It was your essence. The mirror, in truth, never reveals only the external. It's a portal that shows the state of your energy, the depth of your emotions, the rigidity of your most intimate beliefs. Think about this for a moment. Everything you experience in the world, from how your boss treats you, the type of partner you attract, the friendships that remain, the debts that accumulate, all of it is acting as a giant mirror, showing you, without filter, what you're carrying inside. The world doesn't give you what you want. It returns what you are. It's a simple truth, but the hardest to accept. The reflection only changes if you change who stands before it. How many times have we tried to change the outside? We wait for people to change, for work to improve, for money to fall from the sky, for our partner to become more attentive. We spend our entire lives trying to polish the reflected image, never touching the source of that image. The mirror of life is relentless. It never lies, never compromises. If you remain the same inside, with the same wounds, the same fears, the same scarcity mindset, no external force will save you. You'll see repeatedly the same scene unfold. Do you know why it's so common to attract situations and relationships that seem like copies of past experiences? It's because the universe operates under the law of the mirror and the law of attraction with precision. It doesn't give you what you ask for, but what you vibrate. Our social, emotional, and even professional connections tend to reflect our emotional and vibrational level. Often, without realizing it, we unconsciously seek people who carry the same wounds, the same unresolved insecurities, the same family traumas we carry. Think about that relationship that ended identically to the previous one, or that cycle of jobs where the central problem was always the same: lack of recognition, toxic environment, instability. If the pattern repeats, it's not the world conspiring against you. It's you, emotionally, connecting where you are, and life automatically responding with a vibrational match. Where you are emotionally is the point of contact with your reality. If there's a wound of abandonment, life presents you with abandonment situations. If there's a belief of unworthiness, life blocks your success. But the moment you decide to heal, something truly fantastic and irreversible begins to happen. Your energy shifts. And this isn't mysticism, it's physics. The frequency of your thoughts, your feelings, radiates outward. By healing an internal wound, you open yourself to new versions of yourself, and suddenly, you begin to see possibilities that were once completely invisible. Your field of vision expands. You stop attracting scarcity and begin to perceive the abundance that was always there. And here's the most painful and most liberating part of this process. If your reflection changes, the distance begins to increase. Often, when we initiate a movement of evolution, the people around us, longtime friends, partners, family members, don't match our pace. Growth isn't an act of abandonment or selfishness. It's simply the law of frequency entering into action. It's natural that bonds shift, that friendships lose their meaning, that certain relationships become unsustainable. You're vibrating on a new level, and what isn't aligned with this new frequency is gently, or sometimes painfully, moved away. Don't blame yourself for this. Life demands movement, and stagnation is the greatest enemy of the soul. Distance isn't a lack of love, it's simply a clear sign that you're moving to a new place, and not everyone is ready or willing to go with you. Honor your process of personal transformation. Allow yourself to grow, even if it creates a temporary void. Don't cling to those still vibrating in your old version, not out of pride, but from deep respect for your own path of light. This idea of the mirror isn't new. It's the foundation of self-knowledge and ancestral wisdom, reinforced by great thinkers. Wayne Dyer constantly reminded us, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Transformation isn't about the object, it's about the lens. He taught that our reality is merely the product of our most consistent thoughts. If you think limitation, life reflects limitation. If you assume unlimitedness, the universe removes the barriers. The focus here is on perception, Louise Hay brought this philosophy into practice revolutionarily with mirror work. She didn't just talk about the mirror, she encouraged thousands to confront it daily, to speak positive, healing, and self-love affirmations directly to themselves in the mirror. Why does this work? Because it breaks the vicious cycle of self-criticism and self-sabotage, using the mirror, which was once a source of judgment, as a powerful tool for affirming and validating your new self. It's mental reprogramming through self-acceptance. Joe Dispenza brings the backing of neuroscience and quantum physics. He explains that our mind doesn't distinguish between real experience and imagined experience. What we see outside is, first, processed and often created inside. Our thoughts and feelings generate an electromagnetic field that connects us to reality. By changing our thoughts and elevating our emotions, like gratitude or joy, we change this field and literally attract a new future. You're shaping your reality with your intention. Deepak Chopra expands consciousness. What you experience isn't out there, separate from you. It's on the screen of your own perception. We're co-creators. The world is a hologram, and you're projecting your consciousness onto it. And the timeless lessons from Abraham Hicks remind us that everything, without exception, is vibration. Your feeling right now is your point of attraction. If you're feeling anger or frustration, the mirror returns more situations that justify that anger or frustration. The universe is an echo. The secret, therefore, for lasting bonds and a life of purpose isn't in keeping everyone close out of convenience, but in growing together or respecting each other in separation. The pain felt in relationships that fall apart is, in fact, a disguised opportunity to look inward, question the beliefs that bound you to that dynamic, and change the patterns you swore you'd overcome. When you truly commit to change, whether through deep therapy, spiritual practices, the pursuit of self-knowledge, or constant meditation, the external reflection has no choice but to follow. People change how they interact with you, work opportunities become more aligned, conversations gain deeper meaning. Your perception shifts, and the universe responds with mirrors that are clearer, more honest, and more compatible with your inner light. It takes immense courage to look in the mirror and take total responsibility, without guilt, without victimhood, without escape, for the reflection that appears there. Guilt paralyzes, but responsibility empowers. When you heal, what's no longer aligned with who you've become naturally distances itself, and the new arrives, ready to contribute, vibrating at the same frequency of peace and worthiness you've conquered. Don't worry if at some point you feel emptiness or temporary isolation. The emptiness of the mirror is fertile. It's in this clean space that you build the foundation for new connections, more respectful, more true, and more aligned with your true mission. Don't rush to fill the holes left by distance. Celebrate that space. That's where your best and most authentic version will flourish. Look in the mirror today with total honesty. Ask yourself the questions that transform life. What reflection am I actively creating? What bothers me in my life? Is it outside me, or do I need to change? What can I heal, forgive, or transform within, so that the reflection is lighter, happier, more authentic? Perhaps it's time to end cycles that drain your energy, to say a silent goodbye to those who no longer walk beside you, to let go of relationships that only reflect old wounds of rejection or insecurity. Don't cling to the old out of fear of the unknown. Don't hold the mirror so others don't notice you've evolved. Allow life to renew when you renew. Trust in the power of this internal movement. The practice can start small, as Louise Hay suggests. 1 minute in the mirror every day. Speak affirmations of strength. Celebrate your small victories. Face directly what bothers you, with compassion and determination. Gradually, what was pain becomes impulse. What was fear becomes unshakable confidence. What was doubt becomes certainty. You'll notice that your new relationships align magically, that professional doors open fluidly, that paths become clear. This happens because you stopped running from your reflection and started using it as a guide, a GPS for your evolutionary journey. It doesn't matter where you came from, what you've lived through, or what your story is. The reflection is always now, It mirrors who you're being in this instant, in this vibration. And if there's anything that bothers you in your life, know that you hold the power to transform it. Don't wait for the mirror to change by magic. Be, first, the change you want to see there. In your gaze, in your posture, in your energy. Allow yourself to grow. Allow yourself to be disturbed. Allow yourself to be who you were born to be, even if it means distancing yourself from certain connections. Growth creates distance, but brings closer those truly ready to walk with you. Don't fear the new. The mirror never lies. It will always show you the truth you're cultivating in your inner world. In the end, everything is reflection. Not just what we see with our eyes, but what we feel, what we think, and what we vibrate. If you want a new reflection, change yourself first. Examine your limiting beliefs. Heal your wounds with love. Celebrate each new step of your journey. This is your greatest tool for evolution and transformation. Because when you change inside, magically, everything outside changes too, and the mirror reveals the best version you've ever been able to create. Share this message with someone you feel is ready to face the mirror of life. Use the mirror as your greatest ally for self-knowledge. And never forget to change the reflection, change yourself. The entire universe is simply waiting for your movement to reflect your light.